How are you guys doing? So I'm currently getting myself ready for the laravel Greece meetup. It might take a little bit. Open the chat real quick for you all. 1 second. Let me know how the sound is though. It should be okay, but you guys let me know. What's up, Veltix? No, this is actually for you. Okay. The one you will be giving to the other speaker and for yourself as well. Okay?
When you're ready, come over to the
Yeah. Alright, Shed, I'll be back. I will set up my stuff first. Okay, so I do have Zoom. Do I need to click on a Telegram link, you said?
Yeah.
I don't need to sign up to Zoom, do I?
I don't think you need to sign up, no.
No?
You just need to have it installed.
Okay, nice. So Zoom would like to access your camera. I say yes.
Yeah, but we don't care. Close all this.
No camera, no audio.
Write your name here.
Doesn't matter here.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Join.
Join. Do you have a MacBook charger though? Because
I have one for sure.
But this is okay.
I might find another one. So this is the other.
Chat, how are you guys doing? Sounds great. Thank you, Jocanito. Thank you.
I need to share your full screen.
I need to share my full screen. Okay. So share.
Yeah, the entire screen. Yeah, this one.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, security stuff.
You need to allow it.
So I'm going to allow Zoom.
Yeah. It's going to restart probably. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So I've quitted Zoom. I'm going to reopen Zoom. Click again on the Zoom link. All right, done. No video, no audio. Join.
Yes, sir.
Full screen. Share.
No need to be full screen actually because you're gonna share the doesn't really matter. Yeah, this one. This is the one.
Okay, nice share.
Okay.
Okay, it should be done. Can you let me know?
Open up your slides?
Yeah.
And full screen then.
Let me just close a few things here. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close my Telegram. To record a screen and audio, do I need to even do this?
Yeah, you need to allow that.
Oh, okay. I think it is allowed already.
Huh.
I don't know. Well, we are going to find out if it's working or not, right?
Yes.
All right, let me know.
Need to put you up. Is that okay?
Yep. Welcome to Greece. Thank you. Jazouche. There's a lot of people here today. Oh, now I'm watching what you guys are watching. There's literally a lot of people today, which is awesome. The YouTube thumbnail got screwed, I think, but I guess it's fine. So, we good? So, but just by the way, I will be walking a bunch like this.
Yeah, it's fine. I can see it's fine.
Okay.
Is it full screen?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Let me check here.
There is a weird yellow thing. I don't know why we have this though. You see this yellow thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna check now. It's fine from my side, so let's fix it. This one here?
Plus that, yeah. Let me see. Looks like this drag situation. Can I remove it?
Yeah. This one here. Click on that. Clear all drawings. Top. Okay, I think that's fine now.
Okay, we still see this though.
Can I check?
Yeah. I don't use Zoom myself, so. Chat, does any of you use Zoom? Because Zoom sucks balls. Just between me and you guys, okay? You got it? All right, do you need to test anything, or we good?
Yeah, we're good.
This is where I'll be speaking?
Yes.
Like right here?
On the left side here.
Okay. Can I move this chair, or the guy will be
You can
sitting?
use it, you can not use it, it's fine. You can put it on the side.
Who is speaking first?
Petrus is first
Okay.
one. Then we
Then
have
I'm-
like a 15 minutes in between.
Okay.
And then
All right, I think I'm ready on my side. So,
let's remove that.
do I leave my laptop here?
If you don't want, yeah.
No.
It's fine.
Yeah, I do need the charger though, because I lost my charger.
Okay, we're gonna find for the stick laptop, the MacBook. I'm gonna find you one, okay?
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna ask for that.
Thank you. What's up? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's all good. Pega um bocadinho. Está muito telefone. Excuse me. What is my phone? Or this one?
We found it.
Oh, you're so nice. Thank you. Yeah, I think so.
I can have it there if you want.
Yeah.
Just check if it's charging because
Oh, okay.
όχι τις κόκκινες, όχι τις κόκκινες.
W Aries. Oh, yeah. Nobody should be using Zoom. Ashley's saying that nobody should be using Zoom. What's up? Ashley's saying that nobody should be using Zoom.
I know. But it helps, eh?
Έχει άσπρη εδώ, να φορτίσουμε.
Doesn't work, that one?
No, there is one. White one.
Okay. Okay, chat, here's the plan. And for those who just arrived, I'm basically right now at Greece. And on this place right now, this is happening a laravel meetup. And I will be one of the speakers, actually the second speaker, and we are going to live stream the entire event. So you guys are going to hear the presenter of the event, are going to hear the first speaker. You won't be able to see super well the speaker slides, but I think it's okay. But, it'll be fun. So counting on you guys. By the way, I will be paying attention to the chat all the time. So if you guys want to interact with me with the chat all the time, just let me know, okay? What's up, TMP? How you doing? Chico, what's up, dude? I'm gonna ask Harry's when this is starting. You are free to just stay here if you want to, okay? What's up, Pushback? What time are we starting?
In 3 minutes.
Okay. Oh, it's 6:30. Okay. I thought 6:30 was open doors.
Local time. No, we said, maybe some people still think that actually, but we explicitly said 6:30 is the time we start, so we have more time for both of you.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Good stuff. What's up? 1479. How you doing? All right, Chef. If you guys enjoy some agentic development, you guys are going to enjoy my talk today, okay? It will be awesome and dope. Is the AI following working good? Nope. No? And if I do this? Now it is following. And I do again. And it's following someone else. There we go. How do I remove it? I just do this, right? No? I just screw it over now. Never heard of it. How you doing, Ashley? How was PHP Verse for you? Good? Seed Button 99, how you doing, dude? Welcome to the live stream. Sharp as fuck, dude. Thank you, thank you. It's getting fucked up, though. Should I go for a coffee? Is this coffee?
Did you learn any Greek or not yet?
What's
Any
up?
Greek? Did you learn any Greek?
You mean in Greece?
Yeah.
I don't think so, though. But the food is good.
I heard you ate moussaka.
Yeah, that one was probably my favorite so far. My brother is favorite as well. And we got that. We got the chicken kind of barbecue thing. What do you
screw?
Yeah, exactly. That was solid as well. What else we got?
Yeah, for two.
Meatballs. Yeah, but the meatballs are Italian, I think. Not exactly a Greek thing, I think. So we got that.
Yeah, it's the Mediterranean.
Yeah. We got the beer. How was it called though? Matos.
Mythos.
Yeah, that one. Mythos, like Loud Mythos. Okay. Yeah, that was. We liked it. Actually, we got two just because we like it so much.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very
Before
drinkable.
today?
Yesterday night.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Will you stay? Will you stay?
Yeah, we're going to stay until tomorrow in Athens. Yeah. So traveling tomorrow.
First time in Greece or you have?
First time in Greece. Yeah.
That's great.
You have a nice spot here, though. I like
Yeah,
it.
it's good.
I like Athens.
Amamos.
Mamos. Oh, it was not the one you guys were talking about.
No, but these two are very famous in Greece.
That's a good one, though, right?
It's good. It's from Patra.
Pata.
It's another city.
Okay.
It's mainstream beer.
Oh.
There are a lot of local breweries that you can try. If you see something that is
Okay.
more pretty in the label, you can try it. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a huge community here of Laravel developers?
Yeah. The guys are doing a great job. And
Wow.
Yeah, we have a lot of meetups. It's keeping Laravel community in Greece alive.
How often do you do meetups here?
Now I think once per 2 months, maybe, or 3.
Once per 2 months. Okay.
4, 6 per year.
Yeah, in Portugal we do once per 4 months, I would say. But sometimes it depends. Sometimes we do like every 2 months when we are like in a mood. But more recently, it's just a 1 per 4 months, I would say.
Are the same people around? The number of people in Portugal are the same? Number?
If it's in Lisbon, it's just packed up. Yeah, if it's in Lisbon. But if it's not around Lisbon, it won't be as packed up as this. Yeah.
Great job by the way.
What's up?
Great job by the way.
The mic.
Can you hold this? Just by the way, from this point, if you have the mic, everything you say will be recorded.
Okay, got it.
So just keep that in mind.
Hey, chat. Okay, I'm gonna keep it for now and then add it again.
Yeah,
okay?
exactly. Things are warming up, Seth. Warming up hardcore at the minute.
Your live stream. It seems to be more bigger than.
Oh, you think that I'm a small guy then?
No.
No, it's just, yeah, I don't know, man. Sometimes people have the perception, like, on my size, but also in the way that I act. In real life, it's just a little bit different from cameras.
I expected that you are
Maybe taller, like Aries? Nah. More? Okay. Congratulations, you have a huge community here. It's awesome. I love it.
That's because of this man.
Oh, Aries does a lot, right? Aries is awesome.
Try.
Moussaka for the win.
Moussaka for
Do you
the
say
win.
moussaka?
Moussaka, yeah.
Moussaka
That's
for the
one.
win.
That's
We-
one of the most well-known dishes in Greece.
Yep. You got a cameraman now. It's my brother, dude. Type W brother if you're enjoying the recording. I love some.
You like moussaka?
What is this? Shawarma.
Shawarma, that's not Greek, that's Lebanese.
Oh,
that side.
Lebanese. Okay. This is the thinnest.
It's a chicken with garlic and that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh, my brother really enjoyed the alumi cheese.
Halloumi, yeah.
Yeah.
That's Cypriotic from Cyprus.
Hi, Adrian. How you doing,
That's
man?
pretty cool. Okay, I think we're ready.
Okay, I stay here if you don't mind.
Yeah,
Is it okay?
Of course. Ό,τι λέμε εδώ, τώρα γίνεται live stream, εντάξει.
Oh, wow. The stream is like almost real time at the minute. How this is even possible? Oh, it's on Twitch. It's on real time. Okay. Wow, would expect some delay. Just crazy. What's up, Amit? How you doing?
Hands intro, eh?
Yeah, this is the thinnest. How much do you bench? Not a lot. Well, we went to the gym today and yesterday as well. So, did we? Yesterday? Every day, yeah. Gyros. What is gyros, dude? Is that like food or drinks here in Greece? Alright, Chad. They are mic'd up, so you are going to listen to everything, okay? Tell Aries. Tell what? Oh, Tiro Kaftidis. Okay, I will tell him once I am with him again. He's like starting the presentation, I think. There is some delay on YouTube. Well, that's the expected though. It's expected to have delay. And Twitch does not have any delay at the minute. I don't know why. Greek food. Oh, I see. El Milson, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream, dude. Nice to see you today. By the way, Chef, don't forget, go all the way down and subscribe to the channel. The last live stream I did, we have more than 1,500 people watching it across the entire... Here's my brother, Stan. We had across 1,500 people, and we didn't have that number of subscribers, so make sure you go all the way down and subscribe to the channel, okay? Double brother, yes. What's up? Show the hat, yeah. You can show them actually. You can grab them in the store. So this is the new hat we have. We have a store for that, okay?
Hi everyone.
Okay, we're starting this.
Here. We are really grateful for each and every one of you for being here. This year marks year 11 for our meetup, which is great. I mean, we cannot express how thankful we are, because this is all because of you, because you show up, and because you like to give talks, because you like to connect and network with other people, other Laravel developers, other PHP developers. Thank you so much for building this community with us. And we would also like to thank the space that hosts us at P16. It's a great space. We found it like 3 or 4 meetups ago, and we also we have some more sponsors. The first one is Hack the Box. We also have Epignosis, we have TypeSense, and of course the mothership Laravel Incorporation themselves. So we couldn't do it without you.
Enough beer? I'm not having beer on meetup stage.
So,
what do you mean?
Without further ado, I'd like to introduce the first speaker, Petros. Petros Efremidis is
Shut up and take my
going
money.
to take us
LOL.
this now. So Petros, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, Shaq, can you guys see the presentation? Is the presentation clear?
All right, so I'm Petros, I'm the warm-up guy, so please raise your hand if you're ready to begin. I can see your hands. Come on, let's go. Yes, that's perfect. All right, I will start backwards. I want to introduce myself. I want to learn a little bit about you. So how many of you, raise your hands, are a daily Laravel artisan, please? All right.
The advertisement? Well,
How many of you are first-timers here? Nice.
People raise the hand.
One time only? 2? More? All right, that's good, very good. That's nice. How many daily AI artisans? All right.
Chat, you guys can hear.
We're
the
getting
presentation,
there.
right? You should be able to.
Just give it a quick read.
Clear the presentation, but let me know.
And raise your hand if you relate. Not only now, if you related in the past or whatever. I'm just gonna walk it through. Switching context, commit, branch out, hotfix, push, branch out, go back to work, another hotfix, and stuff like that. All right. How about this? Can I see some hands? Git work trees? Nice. The less I see today, the better for me. Before AI, Git work trees. Less hands, better. How about now? All right, we are ready, I think. So let me introduce myself. My name is Efremidis Petros. I'm 41 years old. I currently work at Nordhealth as a senior full stack engineer. There we build products that redefine healthcare. I'm in the PHP world for more than 20 years and in Laravel itself for more than 7. And this is the work part. But my main driver is not this, but this is the people that surround me, my family, my fiancé, my friends, and of course, my hobbies. I play music, I run, and this is what gives me energy to move on day by day.
If everything is okay.
And that's it. Let's start. I won't do any introductions about what you will see, so we'll see how this goes.
Happy birthday to PHP. Woo!
Is it today?
Today, 31 years. Yes.
Okay. Real quick, I have already created a new fresh project, nothing fancy, it's already there. Let me also open Chrome and let's visit. I have already created one repository here for this presentation, Athens Laravel meetup. So the idea for today is how we can utilize work trees, and I will give some.
Zoom a bit.
Nice.
Is it better?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So the idea for today is how we can utilize Git work trees and how we can use them in different tools. I will give you like an idea of how you can use it simply with PHP Storm, then we can switch to Polyscope and then see a lot Cloud Desktop maybe at the end. So let's start. I guess you already know this. So the idea is how we can utilize Git work trees and why. So let's start. Let me open this. And for example, let's begin our day. We already have a pull request, simple pull request that we need to review. So this is one thing that we need to do. And the other thing to do is like create a new exciting feature for today, or maybe solve a hotfix bug during the day, but we'll see. So from within PHP Storm, if it opens, in the newest version, they have a dedicated place for work trees. So work trees give us the opportunity to have locally different branches that we can operate on top of them at the same time without committing changes, branch out, check out, and stuff like that. It's easy from within the PHP Storm. So from here, you can easily go and create a new work tree. And let's say that this is for a PR review. Nice. We start very good. Let me try again. All right, and here we can operate with Claude, with manually or whatever we need in order to do our work. So a quick presentation here, can open Claude. Δεν ξέρω πώς να το κάνω. But before I do that, let's see what's happened here. Inside worktrees, we can see that we have two different worktrees at the same time, and let's see how this translates into the browser as well. I'm using Herd locally. So here we have, this is the main worktree. And here, this is the newly created worktree. I will open it, it's with an error, and let's discuss a little bit about this. When you are creating new worktrees, not everything is moved around, so you have to manually configure it or create something that can move the necessary files in order for this to work. So let's do this manually. This is part of the presentation. So here we need the env file to start. So if we go here, let's grab this and let's move this here. Let's open a terminal. Let's try this. Pull the dependencies. Migrate maybe. Let's go back. And we're good to go. And let's see now. If I go back, the idea is that I can work in both. So here is what I would like this to do. And at the same time, while this is thinking or working, I can go back to the other worktree. And do something else. For example, I can do a manual work here. It's welcome. Yes. All right. So once again, this is one setup. And this is the other one. You can quickly switch from these two, back and forth. Let me see if this is done. Let me allow this. I think it's done. Any questions so far? I can have them now. So like I said before, we have two different branches at the same time, two different URLs on Herd. I can do everything I want on this that doesn't affect the other one. I can review another PR. I can create a bug fix without having the need to stash, commit, change everything I need. And this comes to the next idea, that I can leverage this in order to not wait for Claude to think. I can have it in one work tree and do planning or execution or implementation, and on the other branch I can work on something else while I can wait, instead of waiting for the other to finish up. So once this is done, we can push this. and this is done.
How many you can create workshops?
You can create as many as you can handle. This is the idea. So this is another problem that we are facing currently. When GitHub work trees were introduced like many years ago, I think they are in place like more than 10 years now. The idea was like to niche down in a specific thing that you are doing, but now it's the only reasonable thing that you can do in order to move forward. So you can spin up any work trees you need. So this is simply working, no command line for now. You can do this via command line, by git commands and etc. But this is the simplest way I can think. PHP Storm is fully integrated with work trees now. They have a dedicated window like we saw before here. You can have it here, so you can quickly switch around between work trees, create new work trees. In order to create a new work tree, it's already there for you. You can go here on the main branch, you can click here, and now they have the new work tree for main. You can create work trees from any base branch you would like. It's not only the main branch. You might be working in a PR train situation, so you might want to create a new branch from an existing branch. So you can add it here, you can create a new branch, and everything is on the go. So any questions regarding Git work trees and PHP Storm? Yeah, go on.
Can you have multiple like in Git and totally?
Yes, this is the idea. Every work tree has its own env. Let me show you real quick. So this is the main work tree. Let's name this main. Does it make sense? All right. So hopefully if I refresh here, this is main. I know it's small, I'm sorry, but it's here, it's main.
Oh, yes.
Okay. And if I go back, go to the other, let me close this up.
Yeah.
This is the work tree. Let me save it. Refresh the other. Yeah, I stopped the builder, but the env is there. This is the initial step that I did. I had to copy the env from my main file into the Git work tree, run all the dependencies, composer install, front-end npm install, and stuff like that in order to spin it up and view it in the browser. But you can automate this. You can create a bash command that whenever you create a Git work tree, everything is copied around, and you can quickly reduce this steps.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask as well. It has different bytes, every work tree has different bytes, different. Everything is different.
I will say yes, but some tools do this differently. Some use the copy on file method. Some of them just copy the entire project and but the idea is that you have two different branches at the same time. Anything else? Please.
Similar, how you handle large applications with a lot of assets or a large database. Those are, if I get it right, everything in the file system is duplicate, right?
Not always. Git work trees don't work this way. I work in large projects as well, so creating a work tree is like a matter of seconds.
Yeah, you have a
Large code base.
local database.
Yes. Regarding database, it's up to you. You can have a different database in your env file if you want to test different migrations, for example, or have a different schema, or creating a feature that has migrations to run, and you don't want to run this in your main local database, but you want to create like a work tree database. You can do that. large applications should have a way to quickly fresh the database from start. You have 0, migrate fresh with some data inside so you can start playing around, hopefully. So yeah, it needs a little bit of organization, platform team involving there in order to set this up for larger projects with isolated work trees, database, in order for this to work. In my day-to-day, I don't use it too much for database, to be honest. I use just the main database. I go back and forth. We have a quick script to delete everything, create it from scratch. So it's part of the bash command that we are running. Installs on the dependencies, front end, back end, runs the database seeder, and it's part of the work tree spin up, if that makes sense. You can wait 1 minute, 1.5, I don't know, it depends on the scale.
Thank you.
Please.
I guess you can run some agents at this work tree, right?
You can do whatever you want. This is the idea. You can have different Claude instances into each work tree. So it's like a fresh, new context window for you. If you want to spin up sub-agents in each work tree, then buy a good machine and you're good to go. Should I go on?
Yeah.
We're going to see the same things, but with a different tool. In the beginning, I used Polyscope, and this was the idea when I signed up for this, so I will preview this. This is from Beyond Code. So this is a different application that does the same thing. The idea in modern editors, I didn't ask that question, I don't know why. How many of you do you use cursor? Okay, not so much. So the idea is to drop the classic editors so far, no hand coding, just use your AI app in order to spin up Herd, which has some advantages here. So here it is. I didn't want this, I wanted this. So it gives you some tools that I find very useful. So if you use GitHub for your day-to-day issue tracking and stuff like that, you can click this. It's already linked with my GitHub account and linked with that specific project. I have already 2 issues in my GitHub repository for this, so I can quickly manage everything. It's on top of the code. I can have the description and everything I want prepared, or someone else in the team, product manager, team engineer, stuff like that. So I can quickly build this up. It pre-populates me a small prompt to begin with, and I can choose if I want to plan or execute, depend on your, let's plan. And at the same time, I will spin another work tree to do the same thing. Let's do blue now. I know it's small, I'm sorry for that. Let's do this as well, and I think yeah, it does this for you as well. Since it's connected to your GitHub, it can see your open pull requests, so you can start from there.
Petros, if you can zoom a bit, because down here.
Can try command plus.
I'm doing command plus, but
it's not.
no. Let me just quickly, if it's easy here, maybe.
Oh yeah, the behavior. Oh, okay. Good more. Yes.
I can go. Is it good now?
I have old people here.
As many as you have worksheets.
So let's see how this works. It's already pulled in the GitHub issue. The idea is that we have a bug. I don't know if anyone noticed. Let's see that super bug. Yep, that's it. Can you see it? Okay. It's good. So I had an issue to resolve this bug. So I have a specific work tree that it can start working on that. I approve the plan here. Let's switch out to another work tree. It says it's changed. So let's see this in action. So here in Polyscope, it has a built-in browser. Hopefully this works. All right. Let me do this. So Polyscope has a built-in browser. So you can see that the bug is now fixed. It says deploy now. And one good thing that we can do here is that they have this target. So I can directly interact inside here. And let's say I can target each element that is populated here directly in my window. So I can target, for example, this button again. It's already there. While this is working, I can switch to another work tree. So this is a better tool for me because I don't have to go back and forth to the browser at all. I can stay here if the settings are properly adjusted. So no need to go to the browser as well. Most of the things that I need, I can do them directly from this tool. So what was this about? This is another thing. You can rename your work trees because I don't remember why I opened this work tree. This is a PR review. Let's rename it. Okay, and here you can see an overview of what this is. Do you get the idea? Here is my blue background, and here is it fixed? Let me check. Refresh, and we're good to go. Just for a proof of concept, if I open the terminal here, you can see that it creates like a work tree and it gives it like a random name. And if I open herd, hopefully I can see that. It's lick pigeon or whatever. Let's see where we are. It's under my account .polyscope/clones. So if I open herd and import that directory here, it's here. We can see Polyscope, clones. This is all the work trees that I just created and some existing ones. So if I go back, hopefully now this works. Let's see. No, it's not. I'm sorry. It was S. Yep. So let's move on. This is another one. No, I'm sorry. There you go. Any questions?
Have you tried any other tools besides Polyscope?
I tried Cloud Desktop, and to be honest, when I submitted this talk, I was using Polyscope day by day. I was super happy. and then I reinstalled Cloud Desktop and never changed back. So this is my last one. Yes?
Can we use Polyscope with a custom LLM provider? It's subscription based.
I think you can use it with any AI agent because it's using behind the scenes the command line or whatever subscription you have. So you first have to log in. I skipped all of this. It's prepared. Polyscope it was already linked to a cloud instance that I have a subscription for. So yeah, you can.
And also one more question. Do you know if it's when you have a Dockerized environment, local environment, and you are not working with her, is it so easy to
I cannot answer. I'm using Herd, so I have colleagues that they use a Dockerized environment, for example, in our in North Health. Git work trees, they don't go well inside the container. At least in the container we have, they struggle a little bit. So this is like a local setup environment. It seems to go smoothly. So if you have everything installed, this is better. Also Polyscope, if anyone has noticed, I didn't have to copy paste in the variables, composer, dependencies and stuff like that. The only thing I need to boot up is the npm run dev just to build any assets and see any UI elements as well. Any other questions? Yes?
So what happens in the end? Do you need to merge them at some point?
Let's see. I don't know. Should we keep that blue or no?
I don't know what the client request was, but
Okay.
let's say it was like that. You need to merge.
The client is always right. So let's stick with that blue. From Polyscope, let me close this, assuming we are done. It was that. I think it was, I don't remember. I think it was ready, but I can't find it now. It's somewhere here that it has also a button. It stopped. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. Maybe here.
Yeah, instead of merge, if you
Yeah.
click there.
It's here. So yeah, you have it here. Let's create a pull request for both of them and see what happens. So yeah, the idea is that it's when you create the pull request, no work tree is there, simple process, new branch, review, and the process is like known from there. Does this cover your question?
Yeah.
Any other questions? Yes,
So
please.
the work trees, does it work copying all the Git repository to a new file, to a new folder?
Polyscope is advertising this a lot. It doesn't copy the entire directory. It just copies only what you changed from the branch you created the work tree. So only the changed files. Just want to check because I didn't. How much time do we have, Haris?
You can keep going. Not a lot, but
Okay, just we'll do that quicker. Let's delete everything here. So same idea, different tool, Cloud Desktop. From here you can choose your, if you work on multiple projects, the same as Polyscope. I will use Athens Laravel Meetup. The idea is exactly the same. Here you have the option to create or not create a work tree. If you want to work on your main directory, you can still do that. In Polyscope, you can still do that. Let's create a new work tree, the same. Give me a color.
Green.
Green again, no, other color.
Dark green.
Dark green. I like it. I guess there is no need to demonstrate Git works again. I can start a new session, I can create a new work tree, etc. But I'm mainly focused on give you how the idea of how Cloud does the same thing as Polyscope. So here they have a window, and these have these options. They have also preview, so you can still preview your application inside Cloud Desktop without leaving the application and go to Chrome and back and forth and back and forth. You can still have a dedicated terminal on your work tree you saw that on Polyscope again, which is very handy. You don't have to CD anywhere. It's already targeting your work tree. You can see all the TIFF files that are changing. You can see the plan that it will create. Here, I didn't demonstrate that on Polyscope, but here's your project. You can still search and find your project, so I can go, hopefully, yeah. I can still open that here. Let me close that up. This is the file. I know it's not PHP Storm, VS Code, or whatever editor you are happy with, but you can still edit things here, save quickly if you want to do some manual things on your code without your AI agent and still be good. And to be honest, let me create one more and let's plan this. I want the red background. This is a nice feature that I love. Let me plan this. I think this is ready. No? But this is the idea. How many of you go back and forth and see if Claude is finished and continue working? Let's wait a little bit. I just want to demonstrate one last thing that I enjoy on planning, and I'm done. It takes a while. I can have some questions before we close up, so we don't have a Q&A afterwards. Yes?
Are you more stressed now? You have worked with many work trees, or are you less stressed compared to 2 years ago? Because it's you have to evaluate many things in parallel. So
This is a good question.
this is addictive, but it's also learning.
I am, to the core of my bone, not a multitasker fan. So I need to focus on a single task and nail it. I leverage work trees daily to minimize a little bit the weighting of things. So, and not switching context, which is still weight, because you have to do manual things. Let's test this, let's do this, let's rebuild this, let's run migrations, let's whatever do what this means. And yeah. So the plan is ready. So this is the plan that Claude created, and you can interact directly with this document, which I feel this is amazing. So if this is not the color that I like here, you can double click and let's go with this. You just press it. It does not run, but it gathers all your comments first. So let's change that one as well. Let's go with DC, DC, DC. So now I have 2 comments. So you document the entire plan, and when you have your comments for your plan, you can let it work a little bit again. So this is a cool feature for me. I always plan before let Claude execute. So this is a quick review before we start, because if you do more coding, you will have more changes in more files, and some of them might not match your, I don't know, styling or your structure or your whatever. It gives you comments right away. You can answer them, you can move on and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess you get the idea. I will switch back here. Any more questions? Harris?
So you're now using Claude LLM, right, with Polyscope. Is it the model you use, Claude, or you use?
I use Claude. I think I'm retired from Polyscope, so I use Claude Desktop as an environment.
Okay.
And
so you don't use Claude Code, only Claude Desktop?
yes, I started with Claude Code, experimenting on PHP Storm, open new windows for each work tree, have the terminal follow my lead, but then switching back the which Git work tree is now open. It's a little bit messy in PHP Storm yet, so I left the terminal. Then I used another tool, I don't know how it's pronounced, Smix, that you can have like terminals, but they have also,
CMax.
yeah, I don't know, CMax, yeah. So this was better because the focus was there and you were switching windows, still using Claude Terminal there. But then everything in Claude Desktop, it feels like more natural, more in the place, no more switching around, just one window, focus there. I'm guessing they will improve as well, so yeah.
Does Claude use it WordPress?
Yes?
Oh, and like you define the base branch always takes from main or master or whatever.
Yes, let me real quick go back. So here when you create a new session, you have these options here. So here you can create from which branch to begin. And here you can, with a simple checkbox, if you want to create a new work tree or if you don't.
And if you want to like take everything from that session, how do you do it?
If when the work tree is created, so here for example like a work tree was created, so you can close the plan, you can open the files, you can find your env and start code. I think Claude, like Polyscope as well, is not copying, so you have to copy if you want to override, like we did. It depends on your setup. Like I said, the idea here was just to scratch the surface, give the idea of what tools did I use so far, PHP Storm, Polyscope, Claude. I'm still trying to figure this out. Any other questions? Okay, so before I leave you, a big applause please everyone to Mr. Yorgos and Harry.
Another one for you. Another one for Pedro. Thank you very much.
One last comment, Harris, and I'm gone. I don't know who watches Marvel and stuff, but this is something like food for thought before I close, because we can see a lot of power like in our hands currently with AI, with Claude, and like month to month a lot is happening. I never opened a discussion about ethics or whatever comes with that, but please be aware that with great power comes great responsibility as well. Thank you so much.
Have a 5-minute break now, and then we'll continue the next one. Okay? Thank you.
Right, shut up. I'm going to get myself ready.
I'll take this from you.
Yes, thank you, Harris.
Congrats. This is mine, and the other one is from Nuno. Bravo, πολύ καλός.
Thank you.
Ναι, εσύ βγάζεις αυτό. Can I hold this? Is this for you, or you have your own?
So we don't need this anymore, I think. You need to give it to my brother. He will load it. Yep.
I need a laptop.
Wasn't here? Yeah. Do I have like 30 minutes? Is that okay? Do I have 30 minutes?
Yeah, I calculated extra time. I knew you were going to come.
Well, yeah.
It's fine, it's fine.
Thank you.
Can I put this up? Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, you can put it up. So that's for HDMI. So we have the Zoom, we have the HDMI. Okay. Do I need to do anything on Zoom?
Yes, you have the video, right? Telegram.
Okay. Can you film that way, please? I'm opening Telegram, so can you film that?
He's going to open some tabs. No, don't.
Nothing about getting that corner? That one.
Can I help you?
Yeah, no, share.
Yeah, share the room screen. That's fine.
Is it good?
You need to mute your
Oh, yeah.
because I can hear you from my my earphone. I said, it's gonna be here. Mute.
All good?
Yeah.
Do you want to stop video too?
Yes.
Okay, how about now?
Use this one, which is the smallest one. Put it on the side.
this?
So that you don't really carry that. Yeah. Let me check. Yeah, we're good. So
You good? Okay. All right, Chef, you guys ready? Everyone typing double presentation, okay? I'm going to spice things a little bit here.
Good luck, sir.
Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Just think about getting the corner because then
I have a camera here.
No. Yeah, you won't see it. It won't be on camera. So he will put like right there.
Next to me.
And I will stay behind.
Next to me.
Next to you.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Should I get this outside maybe?
Do you need a chair?
You gonna stay here?
Yeah, we'll stay up, I think. All right, Shet, you guys ready?
Bit more down. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, okay.
Good luck. Thank you. You will like it, okay? Cuban Federal is saying, hope you have a nice time in our country, Nuno. Oh, I will, 100% sure. Hey, nice to meet you. How are you doing?
Nice to meet
I'm
you.
Nuno. What's your name?
Dimitris.
Nice to meet you. Laravel person as well?
Yes, we met a long time ago in Madrid in the last.
Oh, that was what, like 5 years ago? You might have been, yeah. 5 years ago, I know. Did you enjoy it, Laracon in Madrid?
Yes, it was my first talk at Laracon. I was a speaker.
You gave a talk? Oh, nice. Good stuff. Yeah.
So it was a nice.
Still using Laravel since then?
I never stopped.
Nice. That's good. Well,
You
we
use
need
also
to.
your tools like Paint, Pest.
Oh, you use all that stuff? I will talk a bunch about that today, so talk about that. I will talk about other stuff. It'll be awesome.
So thank you for the contribution.
I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. I do. I have to say thanks to the community too. Because of them, I'm able to travel, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Visit your beautiful country. You have very nice food here, so I love it.
So how long are you staying in Athens?
I'm staying here until tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm flying back. So I love traveling tomorrow. But I got the chance to try some good food, so I'm very happy. Yeah, good food, good beer as well. So good
So
stuff.
you're from Portugal, right?
I'm from Portugal,
So I
correct.
was in Portugal this year. It was one of the best trips.
Yeah, when it's sunny, it's beautiful. But on winter, not really. So
Food is amazing.
thank you. Yeah, we have good seafood. You guys have good seafood as well here, right?
Yes, but it's a different kind.
Right.
And also very good prices. I was having an all-you-can-eat. It's a small city which is the let's say the big coast, an expensive city.
Porto,
No, it wasn't Porto.
Peniche, Nazaré, Lisbon, Cascais. Cascais, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So Cascais was the point. So we went to Cascais and then we went to Lisbon in the middle. Anyway.
Yeah. But I mean, Cascais is beautiful. It's actually one of the best ones in Portugal, I would say. So that was a nice visit. I was trying to see if I can actually, recognize some faces here, but I don't think I've seen anyone. I know, obviously, I know Aries, right, from Laravel News, but also from conferences. But I think that's it. And I mean, Laracon, Madrid was like a long time ago, so you forgive me that I don't remember, right?
No worries.
So you always come to these meetups?
Yes, actually, I'm one of the founders, but I quit the staff team.
Yeah, a lot of work, right?
Yes.
Nice. We have a big audience here. It'll be awesome. So I cannot wait to start speaking. One moment. Uh,
others have put the mic there and you.
I don't think so. I think you just turn it off.
Turn it off?
Yeah. Shad, how are we doing? How are we doing, Shad? Almost time to be on. Very excited to speak to this audience today. Very excited. Double presentation. Thank you, Shad. Thank you. Appreciate you guys being on that side, all right? I'm going to try to say thanks to you all during the presentation itself. Doing my best, but I cannot promise, okay? Okay, we're about 50 people today watching the stream, which is awesome. Laravel Japan presentation. Oh, it is the same, yeah. But I'm going to try to make it like a workshop, I think. Because, you know, looks like informal meetup, so I'm going to do my best to make it a little bit different, basically. All right, Shad, I'm going to turn the phone off, so I'm going to check the chat afterwards. Make sure you leave your questions on the chat message. I'm going to answer to every single one of you after the presentation, okay? Every single one of you. So stay on that side. I'm going to answer to every single one of you. I'm going to do my best to make this really interactive. Catch you guys in a bit, okay? I love you all. Oh, the turn whatever. We haven't swapped DJI's microphones, haven't we? What's up?
I added you here.
Oh, okay. Yours is the right one, right? Mine is the left one.
The one with without this thing here.
Oh, okay.
So you know which one it is.
Okay, cool.
Just waiting for everyone. We gather everyone.
How many people do you think use PHP here? Everyone?
Yeah, everyone besides one that I know that does design. Everyone else.
Okay.
So it's gonna be nice. It's around 80 people, I think. 75 to 80.
Yeah, it's awesome. Beautiful crowd here, so congratulations.
Well, it's just to you. Let's sit down so we can start.
And 2 chairs on the front yet. 2 chairs on the front, yep.
Okay, then tienes que ir dos, correct. Anyone needs an extra chair? No? Okay. I think he needs a chair. Wrong space here. Go there. One moment.
You want to introduce me or should I just go?
Give me 1 sec, just so this
Okay.
here. Okay, we're live. Now, the second speaker, I don't think he needs too much introduction. You maybe heard of a nunomaduro guy. That's the guy here. He created almost... So I'm gonna give it to him, so he can say what he created and everything.
Yeah, you are too awesome. Thank you so much for that applause. Super happy to be here in Greece. Do we have an audience, PHP Laravel audience? Everyone uses PHP here? Raise your hand. Who uses PHP? Pretty much everyone. How about Laravel? Everyone as well? Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so you might be using some of the stuff I build pretty much every single day, which is awesome. For those who don't know me, my name is here we go. My name is Nunomaduro. I'm this dude right here, and I'm a staff engineer at Laravel. I have created multiple open source tools like PastPHP, Pint, now POW, and a few others. I'm also trying to become a YouTuber a little bit, so I love content, especially I love to create PHP and Laravel content, okay? That's what I do pretty much on my free time. However, indeed, today we are here to speak about strict engineering, and because we are in 2026, my friends, this is more like strict AI engineering. My goal today is that I want every single one of you to have really practical stuff for tomorrow, okay? So you guys can arrive to the work tomorrow at 9 a.m., have a nice coffee here in Greece, and then you jump into some of the good practices, which hopefully I will share with you all today, okay? And the very first one I want to share with you is just use better defaults for AI. You just said all of you uses Laravel pretty much every single day, and there is a few things that I always do to keep sure my app is a little bit more prepared for this area of AI, and I'm going to share a little bit of that with you all, and hopefully you guys find this useful today, okay? Now, this contains a little bit of live coding. I wasn't prepared to be like this all the time, but I'm going to do my best here, okay? So I'm going to jump here into one of my favorite editors ever, which is Sublime Text. Do you guys know Sublime Text? Anyone? Raise your hand if you use Sublime Text. All right, we have 4 hands, which is absolutely awesome. How about PHP Storm? Here we go, PHP Storm for the win. We all love PHP Storm. However, I like this theme of being a background white with some color, so I'm going to just use Sublime Text today, okay? WPHP Storm though, it's awesome, I love it. All right, so I'm gonna jump here into my app service provider. We all love a beautiful app service provider, and then I'm gonna jump all the way down until my boot method, okay? Now, on my boot method, there is a few things that I always add to make my app a little bit more strict, and therefore a little bit more ready for AI. We'll fail first and fail fast. The first thing I do is configure my eloquent models to do something a little bit different. Now, typically this talk is kind of super formal. I'm going to make it informal today just because I love the Greece food. Do you guys know what is should be strict? Raise your hand if you are using should be strict. Okay, nobody knows, okay? This will be awesome because this is the first thing you guys are going to enable tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Now, what this does? Well, should be strict does 2 things. Number 1, prevents accessing missing attributes in your eloquent models, which is absolutely awesome. Number 2, prevents lazy loading, which is the biggest degradation of performance ever in the planet, okay? Now, I'm going to show you these 2 examples real quick. I'm going to jump into my console.php, and I have this beautiful example right here. What it does is quite simple. Normal code. I'm going to go to my database, fetch a user, and then I'm going to access this mail property. Now, this mail property does not exist, okay? It should have been email with an E, okay? So it's incorrect. Now, what is the value returned by default on the fresh Laravel application? I'm going to jump into my Ghostly terminal. Do you guys know Ghostly? Ghostly? Oh yeah? I turn 2, anyone? 1 user. That's awesome. Okay, I turn 2 used to be my default terminal as well. I love it. And now I'm using a Ghostly terminal because it just feels cool. Good. Now let's execute that piece of code we have, and let's see what happens with Laravel when the attribute does not exist. I'm going to type PHP artisan missing attribute, and Laravel does not tell me at any point that this attribute does not exist. Now we can improve things by using the things you guys don't know but are going to use tomorrow morning, which is should be strict. I'm going to enable this directive, go back to my Ghostly terminal, run the same command, and now Laravel tells me this beautiful exception that attribute mail does not exist. As such, fix your mistakes, okay? And we are going to do that real quick. Go and jump into my console.php, fix this attribute that does not exist, and obviously things work as expected, and we do have a valid email. Now, this is one of the things he does. Second thing is prevent lazy loading. Why that is useful? Well, let's find out. I'm going to jump into my console.php, and I have an example here which is quite simple that logs all the SQL queries, okay? DB listener for the win. Now, all the way down, I'm doing this for each loop, which many of you have every single day. Now, on this for each loop, I'm doing something really simple, which is fetching all the users, and then for each one of the users, I'm counting all the notifications. Now, what is the problem with this? Let's see. I'm going to go to my terminal once again, execute this strict lazy loading real quick, and let's see what we have on the console. We are going to see all of the SQL queries performed. And I do need to disable that thing before. Let's actually do that. Kind of spoiling already. No good, Nuno. Okay, here we go. We have 12 queries because we have 10 users on the database. What happens if you have 100 users? Well, you have 100 queries. If you have 1 million, you have 1 million queries. This is called lazy loading because for each one of the users you have in your database, you have 1 n plus 1 query, okay? 1 million users means 1 million SQL queries. Now, we can prevent this from happening, which is by enabling this should be strict once again. And now Laravel will tell me that, well, do not even try that code because you just attempted to lazy load notifications. And this is true, so we can go back to my console.php and fix the issue originally on the query itself just by doing this. I'm going to load the users and the notifications for those users every single time. Now just watch this beauty, okay? Just watch this beauty. Cleaning my terminal, running the same command, and now I have only 2 queries. Do you know the fun part about this? Is that if I have 100 users, we still have 2 queries, and if we have 1 million, how many queries do you have? 2. Here we go, which is absolutely awesome, and I love this one. So tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., this is what you guys are going to do. Okay, this is one. I have more than 100 like this. You guys ready? The next one is configure commands. How many tabs do you guys have open on your laptop right now? 8, 10, 20, right? And now with AI coding agents, you have like 100 perhaps? Now, what something that may happen is that you may have a tab which is accessing production, another one accessing potentially your dev environment, and suddenly you think that you are on the dev environment, and maybe you run something like this, thinking that you are on the dev environment, and then maybe you just lost your job, perhaps. Right? We just nuked the database in production and suddenly we don't have anything else and we are going to be out of jobs and the backups are not working because we thought it would be working but they are not. Well, it would be nice if we prevent this from happening, and it's actually quite easy. You can prevent this from happening by implementing something called a defensive on depth, which is even if my mistake, I run this command in production, Laravel does not even allow me. It's super easy to implement this, which is by using this db prohibit destructive commands. Do you guys know this one? Raise your hand if you know this one. Did you really know this one? Okay, well, okay, it's fine. So prohibit destructive commands will literally prevent Laravel from running destructive commands in production. Let me show you. I'm going to go back to my terminal, run exactly the same command, and now Laravel tell me do not even try it. Okay, it's not possible, will not work. Now, this is the prohibit destructive commands, and really just works. I'm going to be honest with you. There is a bunch of stuff that I always do in my apps. There is this too, but I also use immutable carbon dates. I work with money on my Laravel apps, and the last thing I want is be charging users an incorrect date for their money. So carbon immutable dates, I use different password defaults. I like to make sure that my passwords are uncompromised, making sure that every single password inserted on my system is a valid and uncompromised one. All the way down, I like to make sure my testing is super sandboxed, using this beautiful thing, prevent stray processes, but also prevent stray requests. I use this stuff literally all the time and much more. And because I love you all, what I have done is I have compacted all this stuff so you guys can do tomorrow, compose a require Laravel essentials, and you just get it, okay? Everything just comes by default. You don't have to type a single line of code, and all those little things that I always do just get activated in your app. Now, one very important thing, you may not actually enable this on existing applications. Why is that? Because that may introduce breaking changes in your existing behavior. However, if you're starting a new Laravel project using the Laravel new, you can actually use this nunomaduro essentials. 1 million downloads already, by the way, which is pretty cool. Now, enough of Laravel today. I want to talk with you about some of the good practices in the PHP world. We love PHP, right? So let's talk about PHP a little bit. How many of you know PHP Stan? Raise your hand if you know PHP Stan. Okay, that's awesome. PHP Stan is probably the best project that ever happened to PHP since its incarnation. Okay? It's literally TypeScript for the PHP land. And everyone should be using it by now, otherwise they're not using modern PHP. Now, for those who are not familiar with PHP Stan, I'm going to just quickly demo to you, so hopefully we'll understand the value and start using it tomorrow. Going back into my beautiful Sublime text, and I think I'm going to open this update user action. Now, on this update user action, I'm going to do a mistake. The same mistake as before, actually. I'm going to just remove this E right here, okay? This does not exist. We know that already. So I'm going to go back into my terminal and run now vendor bin PHP Stan. And PHP Stan will show me this beautiful error message which tells me that I need to scroll all the way down. Here we go, let's do it. Here we go. Access to an undefined property user mail. The property does not exist and PHP Stan is telling me that. Why this is useful? It's obvious. We have PHP Stan going through all the code base and telling me what is wrong. Why this is even more important now, because we have AI coding agents who don't have all of the context of your code base, but with PHP Stan, they will be moved to the right direction and tell them exactly what is wrong. This is the best stuff that happened to PHP since PHP itself, okay? I love PHP Stan, and there is something else I always love. Let me actually just fix the issue real quick, because I do have a demo at the end of this, and I want to make sure it works. Here we go, running PHP Stan again, obviously working as expected. Now, how about TypeScript? Raise your hands if you use TypeScript. Let's actually make a test here. How many of you use Livewire? Okay, let's say 10%. Inertia with React. Wow, that's 1%. How about inertia with Vue? Okay, that's like 10% too. How about the others? What are you guys doing? Okay, no front end, just the API perhaps? Oh, okay. All right, so for those who are using any kind of JavaScript, just scratch that and go with TypeScript, okay? It's super useful, just like PHP Stan. Let me show you real quick. Jumping into this resources folder, I have this beautiful inertia page right here, which is called user profile edit. I have a couple of imports, which are the use cases on PHP, and I can just go here real quick and do a mistake. I'm going to import page instead of use page. Now, what happens if I run TypeScript on the terminal? Super obvious. TypeScript will just tell me that thing you tried to import, call it page, does not even exist. However, the use page I was using before does not exist either now. So we can just go back, fix the issue, run TypeScript, and now it works again. This stuff was important 1 year ago. Now with Cloud Code and ChatGPT 5.5 or whatever you guys are using, this becomes a mandatory thing. Okay, if you guys want to be top level engineers, this is a must. Clearing my terminal, going back to my beautiful deck set slides, there is something really important to keep in mind in 2026, which is, I love patterns, but AI loves them too. What is this about? And I want you guys to just think a little bit with me, okay? What is the first thing that AI does when you request a feature? The first thing is that AI gets familiar with your code base. We'll see. This dude is using PHP, is using Laravel, is using some TypeScript, and then we'll get familiar with a code base you guys have. Is he using strict typing? Is like super type safety fanatic? He's using TypeScript. How controllers are coded. This is the first thing AI does. Understand your code base. If you guys have a messy code base, the generated code will be equally massive, bad. Let me just show you this. So I'm going to go back into my Sublime text, and I'm going to show you how I implement this thing of conventions. I'm going to open my database migrations. Now, if you look at my database migrations, all of them are equal. They are super similar. The first thing they have all the way top declares strict types 1. I'm going to go all the way down, and I see my code fully typed all the way through. I don't use PHP docs because they are useless. And then I have this super strict way of writing my migrations, and of course, I don't have any down method. Do you guys know why shouldn't we have down methods? Anyone here uses down methods here? Okay, I don't use down methods because I do think migrations should move forward and not backwards. Anyways, I don't use down methods, and that's my convention. Now, why this is important? Because if I jump to another migration, they look exactly like the previous one. The same conventions. Another migration, the same stuff. This one, the same stuff too. They are all the same all the time. Guess what? If I ask AI to generate a migration, we'll get inspired by this one and will be exactly like this. Same goes with models. If I jump into my Laravel eloquent models, which is right here, strict types all the way top. I have property reads to make my code a little bit more type safe. I use carbon immutable for dates, final classes. My code is using PHP generics. Everything is the same across all my models. They all look equal. And guess what? If I jump into my controllers, they also are exactly the same all over the place. I always use a form request. I always use actions, and then I proxy the validated information from my form request to the actions themselves. This is super important, and at the end of this presentation, I'm going to do a demo to you so you guys can see all of the stuff I'm talking about in practice. So this is conventions and why they are important. Now, let's jump into my favorite topic of the planet, which is testing pipeline. Are anyone here using past PHP? Okay, let's say 40%. The others use PHP unit. Raise your hand if you use PHP unit. That's not half of the room either. So how about the others? What are you guys doing? Okay. Manual test, I see. All right, a lot of people think that testing is about unit testing, but it's not. It's about unit testing, it's about type testing, it's about type coverage, it's about code coverage, it's about styling, it's about formatting, it's about the entire spectrum of testing and ensure that you have quality. Why this topic is important right now? Well, it was already important, but with AI is literally the last safeguard you have. AI generates this code, and then you have this strong testing pipeline which will verify everything AI generated. Okay, super important. And I'm going to show you exactly how do I configure all of this and make sure that AI generates perfect code. I'm going to jump into my app once again, and I'm going to open my composer.json. Again, my composer.json. All the way down, I have something I like to call my scripts section. It does a couple of things, but the first thing it does is composer lint, meaning that I can go to my bash terminal right now, type composer lint, and a few things are going to happen. The first one is going to run Rector PHP, a tool that will modernize your code instantly, meaning that if you have PHP 7.4 or PHP 8.0, Rector PHP will bump it to PHP 8.5 instantly, and you can take the day off after that, all right? Then we have Laravel Pint, because who doesn't love a good pint, especially in Greece, right? So Laravel Pint, what it does is format your code, make sure the code is clean and just nice, and I run it in parallel to make it even more fast. Now, all the way down, I run npm run lint, okay? And this is exactly the same stuff for the JavaScript. Runs ESLint and Preacher or OXLint or whatever they're doing today, okay? On JavaScript, they're changing tools all the time. Regardless, I run linting as well on the JavaScript. Now, all of this stuff is a script, meaning the following. Meaning if I jump back into my Ghostly terminal and I run composer lint, you will run all those 4 scripts in the same execution, okay? The new developer doesn't need to know which tool do I have. We'll just run composer lint, and that will run the full linting pipeline. Now, if I go back into my composer.json and I scroll a little bit down, I see this test lint, which is effectively the same thing as the script on top, but it will execute this in dry run, meaning that it will not format, but check instead if the format is clean and okay. Now, jumping a little bit down, I see this test type coverage, which is in my opinion, one of the most underrated features on past PHP. By the way, past PHP have so many features that probably today make past the most complete testing framework in the world. Okay? Not only in PHP, literally across all languages. And this feature is one of them. Now, this is called type coverage. Executes past PHP with the -- coverage flag with minimum 100%. Let's see on the terminal what this is about exactly. I'm going to copy this script, go to my ghostly terminal once again, and type composer test type coverage. Now, past PHP will go through all my code base and tell me if I have 100% types everywhere, meaning the following. If I go back into my update user action right here, and I'm going to just remove a type, which is no good. Now, what happens if I run past PHP with a test type coverage will tell me, wait a second, this is not going to production because we are missing a return type on a line 22. Isn't this thing awesome? Come on, I want a round of applause for this one. Literally points me, you are missing a return type on a line 22 with some colors and greens, which is awesome. I can just go back, edit again, run again the same script, and now it's obviously working as expected. Just literally points you in the right direction. Now, this is type coverage, but we have more. If I go to my composer.json, we also have test types, which will execute what we just talked about, PHP stand and TypeScript. Now, then we have the famous test unit, which will be effectively running unit test. Now, this unit test will be a little bit special. Won't be just simple running past. We'll run past in parallel because they have expensive laptops. We may as well use them. And then we run -- coverage with exactly 100%. Now, this is a hot topic, right? Code coverage, why is important? Because basically you are testing all the code you have. But then we have people saying code coverage is not important. It is super important, especially now in the area of AI. It's literally the only thing you are going to have to guarantee that the new code is tested. Now, important to keep in mind, 100% test coverage, it must be of good code quality tests, basically, okay? And for that, if your existing tests are good, AI will equally generate good tests for the new code, okay? Now, all the way down, we finally arrive to the thing that will aggregate this thing entirely, which is composer test. Now, composer test will run everything we talked about in a single script. Let me show you this beauty on the terminal, okay? Clearing my terminal and running now composer test. This will run the entire testing pipeline right here. Linting, types, code coverage, type coverage, the full drill is happening right here on the terminal with a single script. Now, you may ask, which is a very good question, by the way, why this is important. 3 reasons. Number 1, if a new teammate arrives to your team, he doesn't need to know where the things are placed on vendor or NPM. He just runs composer test. That's it. That's the only thing he has to do. Number 2, you probably are using GitHub Actions, which is down pretty much every day. But if you are using GitHub Actions, something really important is that the GitHub Actions will execute composer test instead. So instead of having a bazillion scripts right here, you just run composer test and you are mimicking on CI exactly your CI locally, basically, okay? Super important. Now, even more important, and that's why I just wrote here, I think, super important. Let me just double confirm. Here we go, super important. Super important, we have guidelines for our coding agents. So we want to tell them this. Super important, at the very end, always, but always run composer test. Do not even ask the user, just run it at the end. This means the following: you go to AI, you ask for a feature, and the feature won't be delivered back to you unless the test suite is passing. And we have 100% code coverage, we have the full drill right there. Boop, 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 boop. That being said, I love testing in general. If you guys love that topic too, go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/nunomaduro. I talk about PHP, but I talk about other stuff as well. And this talk is a 30-minute talk just about testing. And I go even deeper on this topic of testing, which I do love so much. Now, my friends, we talked about strict typing, strict defaults, strict patterns in strong testing pipeline. I kind of want to show you all of this stuff in practice with AI. So we are going to build a feature together if, and only if, Cloud Code is not down. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go to my Safari browser and I'm going to log in. I'm going to make Zoom in a second. Chill, okay? All right, here we go. I'm going to go to my settings page. This is a Laravel starter kit, okay? Now, on my settings page, I have my profile. And what we are going to build together is a simple notes form. Basically, I want to be able to tell my users how can they add notes, okay? So we are going to build a text box here where users can add notes and then check them out later, okay? A simple to-do app, basically. Now, to do this, I'm going to go to my ghostly terminal. This is the moment that we pray, Cloud Code, don't be down. And I'm going to run Cloud Code. But I'm going to run it with my favorite flag ever, which is just do not ask me stuff, okay? Okay, here we go. Cloud Code does not seem to be down. So let's actually prompt it to do the following. Build a new feature. Under profile settings, right below profile information, allow the user to add random notes about anything, but just do not make it editable or deletable. This is something that I typically recommend to people, is scope the feature the minimum as possible so you move slowly with AI instead of fast and you don't know what's happening, okay? And then do not do sub-agents so we can actually follow what's happening in the terminal. Now, pay very close attention because everything we talked about will be applied on the next 30 seconds, okay? I'm going to click on enter and let's just follow all of this stuff together, okay? So right now, the first thing AI will do is getting familiar with my code base. Is he using PHP, Laravel, he's using actions or models or whatever, is getting familiar with my entire code base, understanding what's happening, looking closely at all my files, controllers, models, understanding my coding conventions. After doing this, we'll start generating code. And you will see that the code generated will be exactly like we want, hopefully, okay? Last time I did this, it wasn't like this, because AI is not deterministic, but it will work right now, okay? Now, it has enough context. It's starting building the models in the migrations. Let's take a close look. The migration is being generated as we speak. And let's see what it does with the migration. Guess what? Removing the down method. We don't like down methods. Remember that one? Then we go all the way top. We see that it's removing PHP docs right there. It's also making sure everything is fully typed. And we have the best thing ever, declare strict types. Now, moving all the way down, we see my beautiful models. We declare strict types as well. Carbon immutable being used. Node factory for our tests. Type safety with property read. Literally one-shotting the feature as we speak. Building relations as well and casting super safe. All the way down we see a node factory being built. So tests are being prepared because we do have tests in place. We keep going a little bit, is literally one-shotting the feature because we have implemented everything we talked about. We see generics being used because PHP does have generics, in case you don't know. We go all the way down. What else we see? Try to use a make action, which is not available. That's actually a good feature we could contribute, by the way. But we see an action being created, call it create note. The note action will simply just start a new note for the user on the database, kind of expected. We see a form request being used as well. And this form request will hopefully be super strict. Required string minimum amount and a max 1,000. We go all the way down, we see our controller, which guesses what? Is exactly like my old one. Form request, we see the current user attribute, which injects the current logged in user. And we also see the action being used. We see also the request sending the validated information to our action itself. Super important, validated as well, okay? Make sure you know this, okay? Validated. Then we go all the way down. We see the web thing being added, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We know this. We go all the way down. What else we see? We see front end, okay? Front end, TypeScript, types. Let's see what we have here. Of course, we have user nodes. We have an interface being created, literally one-shotting this feature, okay? Now, at some point, it should be done and should start jumping into the test suite. While it does that, what I will do is check if the UI is working. This is the moment we clap. Wait a second. Let's see. Here we go. Nodes being added. I'm going to type love you Greece. and hopefully this is working. Here we go, okay? Literally working, and working as expected. Thank you. Now, my friends, because we are not vibe coding, we actually want tests. So let's make sure this is working. Let's go all the way down. We see tests being created. The existing tests have quality, so the new ones will have quality too. And super important, after making sure these tests are just perfect, it's important to keep in mind that AI will run the most famous command in the planet, which hopefully is going to do real soon, which is composer test. So after running all these tests, I do expect to see a beautiful composer test at the very end. We kind of highlight it with super important. So let's make sure you run it. Okay, Pint being run. Running the relevant tests. Okay, just doing some smoke test. Composer test needs to appear right now. Please. Composer test, here we go. Being run as we speak, making sure the quality of the entire new code will just be perfect. Now, my friends, what do I want to say? I want to kind of give you a very important message. And this message I'm about to give you is probably the best and the most important message in 2026, okay? I want every single one of you to be top-level engineers, the best ones in the market, okay? And the difference between being a top-level engineer and the mediocre one is this one right here. In 2026, being a mediocre engineer, right here, okay? And be top of the class, this one right here. Now, what this means exactly? Means the following. Back in the days when AI wasn't a thing, all of you used to review code. But also, all of you used to understand what the code is doing as well. This is your job as well in 2026, even if you are using agents. Meaning that we look at the code that got generated and we review it like if it was ours. So we just look at it. Line by line, exactly like back in the days. You review every single bit and you understand every single bit of the code being generated. And this is my message to you. Again, my name is Nuno. I cannot wait for the mingle and just be with all of you. So if you guys have questions or just want to know my name again, my name is Nuno. Again, love you all. Thank you so much. Just by the way, if anyone is shy to make questions, you can make them afterwards as well, which is clearly not the case here. So let's go.
So, starting from fresh, like a new project, that's the easy part. Like when you are in a big project that has bad patterns, developers that have departed the project and are no longer with the company, has bad practices, and like you have also like data that it's needed for the back office to operate, so there's like the function can operate. How would you tackle that in a way that it's like not being a ticket that takes?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Very good question. Probably the one that comes more often when I give this talk is what's happening with my existing legacy code base. It's difficult. I don't know how to actually take time to tackle the legacy code. So this is what I would do if it was me. I would clone the project and make sure PHP Stan is passing at level 0. Okay, PHP Stan, unlike people may think, you don't have to start like super strict mode. You can literally start on level 0. And level 0 will tell you basic stuff like do you have any die leftovers or a DD leftover. We'll tell you that if a class does not even gets used anymore. So we'll literally tell you all of the basics. From that, every single week you jump a level to level 1 to level 2. You go step by step, but making sure things are still working as expected. I would equally add a small test suite. You know, people think that test suite need to have 100% test coverage like I think, but you don't have to go that way immediately. You can use something like browser testing to make sure that, well, at least my website renders to begin with, okay? I can log in, I can log out. Add a basic test suite on top of the most interesting functionalities you have. Log in, log out, create an article, all of the basic stuff. So this is what I would do. Add a small test suite. And then I would potentially, when I'm comfortable with the test suite, I would potentially implement a little bit of Rector PHP, making sure I can bump a little bit my numbers, at least to a safe version of PHP, because PHP 8.1 is no longer maintained, is insecure, but you want to make sure you want to be on the, at least a still secure base of PHP. Same goes with Laravel and all the other dependencies. So you don't have to be like instantly like this on legacy projects, but take an hour per week. If you do this, like taking an hour per week with your team, you will ensure that slowly but surely the project gets there with good quality. This is what I would do at least.
If there's not like 1 hour per person per team or one person?
It depends on the project. Depends what we're talking about, you know. But I would, I would at least make sure that 1 hour per week. Depends on the project then, Depends on the project requirements, but yeah. A little bit every week. Let's put it that way.
Anyone else? Yeah.
So, do you think that in 20 years from now, all these frameworks, laravel, the next Spring framework, all the MVC frameworks will be merged into one? Because it matters now the fundamentals, I guess. The laravel doesn't matter that much. The fundamentals matter. So, how do you see the community evolving in 10 years?
So the question was how people think if within 20 years are we going to see a single framework, or things will be continuing like this.
I've been a .NET guy and a PHP guy for 20 years.
Right.
But now I can write things in Next.js or in Java. I mean, I understand the fundamentals.
Right.
I need to spend more time to understand what's going on. But I couldn't do this 3 years ago.
Right.
Do something in Rust. I couldn't do this. I couldn't spend the time to learn Rust 10 years ago. But now I can.
With AI, you mean?
Yeah,
teaching you,
yeah. Because I have someone teaching and doing it for me, and then I can test, I can
right.
all these tools and make sure that pretty much it works.
So I do think that technology has stabilized a little bit. I don't know if you guys remember, but like back in 2010, 2008, frameworks were like come and go every year, right? We had Zen, Code Igniter, and then Symfony, and then Laravel. And I do think that in the last 10 years, since 2015, especially things have stabilized. On PHP, they have. We see Symfony, we see Laravel. That's it. Unless you guys are doing something else. Now, we also see on the front end a little bit of stabilization. We see React being, well known as being the front end framework to go. You can be EP and use other stuff, but if you really want the market, React just won the war over there. So I do see a stabilization in technology. Now, all the AI we know was trained on existing frameworks, existing libraries. And I do think that AI in the future will be just based on this stuff. So everything that you know about Laravel, about React code, will be continuing to be used on the next years to come. Now, what's happening in 20 years, that's a lot. Especially in technology, that's a lot. Now, if I were you or anyone in this room, I would do my best to master the principles, master the patterns, and just be ready for the future, instead of doing the opposite, which is, oh, this will be all gone anyway, so I'm going to just, chill and just have nice grease food or whatever. So I would still continue to do my best to be as much prepared as possible for the changes. Something I have noticed about this is the following. The people who were building stuff before AI are the same people who are building stuff with AI, right? So, which tells me the same thing. If you just put the effort every single day, you will be rewarded in the future.
Yeah. No.
I guess that you write tests with an AI agent, right?
Correct.
First question, do you prefer TDD test-driven development or not? And second question, do you review your tests line by line as well?
So I got the second question. Which one is the first again?
The first question is if you prefer test-driven development.
Yeah.
And the second one, how much you trust your tests written by the AI agent.
Yeah.
Do you review them also line by line?
Yeah. So the first question was if I use TDD. I'm going to be honest, I don't like TDD. I do understand why people love TDD. The fact that you write the test first and then you make it pass, that's a good theory, but for me it doesn't work. So I like to write the test, the feature first, making sure I'm comfortable with what I'm building, making sure I align with the UI as well, because UIs are weird, and make sure I build the entire thing, and then I write tests for it. That's just my way to go. Now, nothing against TDD. I think like if TDD works for you, that's a perfect, it's just perfect. Now, regardless if you use TDD or not, just write tests. All right, that's the most important thing, and then you can use the methodology you want for building them. Now, if I review my tests, which is the second question, I do, meaning that I use AI to make sure that I have good tests, and typically AI gets inspired by the previous tests I have, so I want to make sure the new tests are equally as good. So So that's why I review them to make sure that all my tests have the same quality, and therefore the continuation being generated by AI will be equally good. So yes, I do review even tests.
Anyone else?
What's your perspective about junior developers in the AI era?
That's a very good question. So I think like a lot of us, if not everyone here, learned with a struggle, right? Like I remember the first time I had to deal with TypeScript, I had to learn types, and I was like, what is this? Like I'm used to PHP, I don't understand it. And the struggle is really the thing that really taught me how to work with TypeScript. And I think learning is a little bit like that. You struggle, you struggle, you struggle until you get it, and then you never forget. Now with junior developers, it might be a little bit tricky, and that's why I think like part of the agentic coding step is reviewing the code, but most importantly, understand the code. Like, why am I doing this? Like, why this is better than something else? For that, you can use, obviously, AI. Just question the AI. Why are we using this model specifically? What this particular code is solving? Why is there to begin with? And this is what I would do if I were a junior developer. And this is what I still do. Like, I mean, even the other day, I was, relearning a little bit of Go. I like Rust, but I wanted to relearn Go again. And I was just questioning AI, like, why is this way? Like, why is uppercase or lowercase? I don't get it. How do I declare something public or private? So I was not vibe coding only. I was also trying to understand a little bit the conventions of Go, so then I can memorize them and apply them in the future a little bit better.
Yeah. First of all, thanks for the talk. It was amazing.
Thank you.
Do you have this composer scripts or the agent instructions somewhere that we can find in the repo or
thank you for saying that you liked my presentation. Regarding the scripts, so I have my own starter kits in Laravel. Most of the stuff now was ported to Laravel starter kits themselves, but you can go to my nunomaduro / starter kits. Just Google that, it will appear something. And I have versions of that on React, Vue, but also on Livewire. And those composer.jsons contain all of this stuff, okay? Regardless, I have a YouTube talk right now, call it, I don't remember, but probably like Vibe Code something. And on that talk, I equally talk about all of this a little bit in more detail. But you can copy paste it literally. Ideally in new projects, in existing ones, you may have to adjust a few things.
Anyone else?
Okay, if you guys were too shy to make questions now, you can also come to me when I'm eating a pizza. I would really appreciate it, because right now I'm live streaming and people love that I chat with people. So if you guys want to drop in, I would really appreciate that, all right? Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Nuno. Thank you for everything.
Thank
you
you
for being here. And again, we would like to thank all our sponsors, Hackthebox, Epignosis, TypeSense, and Laravel themselves. Also, the space that hosts us, D16. Again, community is everything. The fact that you showed up is everything to us, and we really want you to keep doing that and keep pushing that. And by the way, if anyone would like to give a presentation like that, let me or George know. Just message us here or Slack, and we can discuss this. Again, thanks each and every one of you for being here. And there are pizzas at the back, some sodas, Coke Zero, I think, and more, and outside. And yeah, see you around.
All right, Shed, we done with this? Now we're going pizza. I'm gonna just save my stuff and then we go pizza, Chad. How was it? How was it? Good? Do you want a mic?
Thanks, man.
Welcome, dude. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Lovely audience here, man, which is pretty cool. All right, Shed. We are going to eat some pizzas all together, okay?
Do you mind the selfie?
No, let's do it, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, I need to adjust my haircut, huh?
Yeah, me too. I'm a great fan, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. How you doing? All good? What's your name?
My name is Andy.
Andy, nice to meet you.
I'm a fan of your channel and really appreciate it. I love your laugh. I wanted to ask you to laugh.
Okay.
What something excites you?
Uh-huh.
You know, wow, this is very fun.
The vibe, yeah.
I like that love very much.
Yeah, I love technology and I love PHP and Laravel, so
Yeah. Okay,
I generally love it, so it's kind of my hobby too.
I learn a lot from you and
Thank you.
the way you make things look easy.
Thank you.
I started the coding at the advanced age.
Right.
I'm 52 now. I started at 40.
Oh yeah.
I really love it.
The cool thing about like coding right now in 2056 that you can learn so fast, man.
Yes.
Everyone who's watching right now, you can just learn so fast right now with AI.
AI, I'm doing exactly what you said.
Right.
I asked to do something and then I say, why did you do that?
Why?
Explain to me.
That's key,
Tell
man.
me about this function.
No, that's
Tell
key,
me
man.
about this. It's great.
100%. That's key, man. Like just ask why AI is doing that and then just throwing in the process. 100%. Nice to meet you, dude.
Nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You know, where's my backpack? My backpack.
Can I also get a selfie?
Yeah, let's do it.
Jason.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
You have many funds here. So we were always saying that we're doing
Thank you. We're looking good, which is good. Nice questions, by the way. I loved it.
Yeah, I think it's like a lot.
How you doing?
Thank you.
What's up?
Let's see.
Yeah.
That's how can I do it? Okay.
Here we go.
This is for Arab community.
Oh, 100%. Okay, cool. That's awesome. You said what? Excuse me?
Yeah, like I think it's like it's the biggest pain point I have.
Oh,
It's like
everyone. Like, who does not have a legacy code, right? Like, everyone. So, you know, I think like it's just important to not try to, you know, like because it's legacy, we don't care. Like, if we got on that path, then no good, huh? Nothing comes good out of it.
When it's legacy, you lose like the context of why
Exactly.
the decisions were
It
made.
just stops caring a little bit, and I think like that's why it's important to still put some of this stuff in practice, in PHP and Laravel, of course. But
And if you like, the issue I have is that like, when should something become a type and when should something just be an array?
that's a very valid question. So my reasoning is that things should become a DTO when they are just big enough. You know, when you have like an array with 2 elements, that's fine. 3 elements, okay. But when you have like 4 or 5, just start to stink a little bit. That's when I would move it to an object. I wouldn't move it to an object like instantly. Some people just do everything at DTO. I think that's too much.
And when you say it's just mean like a class file, right?
Yeah. A DTO meaning a simple object with properties. That's it.
And would you like, because there's like the, what's the Belgian guys that they do the
Freak and Spatie?
Spatie.
Yeah, Spatie, yeah.
Like, should we use like that, or is it something like that's native PHP?
I would use simple objects native.
Just like
yeah, I do think I would never use a package for a DTO. Even though there's a lot of people who have done it. I think Aries, didn't you recently release something about DTOs?
Value objects, actually.
Yeah, value objects. Okay. But you might have to explain me a little bit the difference there. But
yeah, DTOs are about moving the data, for example, from the controller to the database, while value objects are for enforcing the rules.
Right.
While the DTO is just for transferring the data, right? But value object is for enforcing rules. You can also have functionality inside as well. If you have a value object created, it means that it's valid. Otherwise, you can't create it in the first place.
Yeah. Well, I don't use value object myself.
Yeah.
Well, I use casts, which does have some logic on it. Is that counted as a value object?
Yeah,
okay, well.
Cast also, yeah.
Okay, well.
It's a part of that for sure.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Actually, I have a question. You know why we are PHP developers?
Why we are? I know why I am, but.
I have an answer.
Okay.
Because we hate JavaScript. So please don't JavaScript our PHP.
I know I won't, but I will still use JavaScript for the front end though.
I think the whole community now for Laravel is moving toward to make Laravel similar to JavaScript.
Right. A little bit, right? Well, JavaScript does have good things as well.
If we like it, we would use it instead of using Laravel.
Right. JavaScript. I think JavaScript does have good things though. Like it uses functions sometimes instead of using like objects for everything. So, well, classes for everything at least. So, how is the pizza, by the way? Is everyone like eating the pizza and I'm like watching? I'm gonna go for the pizza now.
Thank you for sharing.
Oh,
the
thank
stage.
you.
It was great.
Thank you.
Great
Your talk was awesome, by the way.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. just want your feedback. I want to talk more.
Okay.
Hopefully we can talk in another place as well. Just
Okay.
keep it straight away. You're honest. Only the negative ones. Just keep the...
No, I think it was good. And honestly, you talk about polyscope too, which is, Git trees, which is a topic that nobody, I haven't seen people talking about it yet. So you kind of talked about a hard topic too. Very opinionated as well, so I liked it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you
again.
I'm gonna give you feedback on Twitter too. Do you have it on Twitter?
Yes, we will exchange. Thank you.
Hey man, thank you.
Pizza?
Yeah, I'm gonna for pizza. I'm gonna just put my laptop because we'll be over.
Any best
No, unfortunately, that's my bad though.
Hey, I love toast.
Oh, thank you.
Will you stay later?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I will. How is the pizza? Is it good?
Yeah, this one is really good. I don't know which you prefer more.
I like anything really.
Yeah, they're all pretty good. So
Oh, thank you.
Greek food, not Greece food?
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Very good.
If you only can hold it here, you're not going for food. You just hold the camera there. You can go for food. Yeah.
You have time now?
Yeah, I always have time. What's up?
I want to ask your opinion about frontend.
Uh-huh.
There are so many different
So many options right now.
approaches to
Try this.
Is it spicy?
No, it's have olives and
Okay, I will have a slice.
feta and
Can you help me out?
this. It's a Greek.
I will do like this. Ugh. There we go. Do you want half of it?
Okay.
The full one.
Vais comer isso tudo?
Try it.
Queres mais?
I will go there in a second, yeah.
Greek approach to pizza.
Oh, okay. Do you mind of grabbing? Oh, I can have it. So this is special, like from Greek?
It has all the ingredients of a Greek salad.
Oh, right.
So that's why they call it Greek
Right.
pizza.
Okay.
It has the onion, it has the olive oils, the pepper, anyway.
Uh-huh. Yeah, looks good. I'm gonna try it
I
out.
don't like it, but tell me your opinion.
I like it. It's good. Very good, actually.
if pizza doesn't have meat, for me it's not pizza.
Tastes a bunch. Tastes a bunch like olives, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know how many olives it has. Tastes like oil from olives.
Nuno, thanks again.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Have
Are
a
you
nice day.
you
in
going?
Greece. Yeah, I'm
All right.
leaving.
See you next time, man. Thank you.
So, what you believe about frontend? Which is one and only?
The best
one?
option?
Yeah.
I think like for simple projects, Livewire. For big projects, Inertia and React. That's my way to go. Yeah.
Why there are so many?
Well, because people have opinions, For the same reason there is multiple frameworks, multiple languages.
It's like, well, it has different approaches. It has like
Uh-huh.
Vue, React,
I know.
Angular.
They're very similar though, like Vue,
Yeah,
React
it's,
right now, and Svelte. They look pretty much the same stuff right now. So
Is this your main thing? Are you currently building on Inertia, or what's your current big?
Inertia and React, yeah. Inertia React for everything, yeah.
Would you suggest like using Livewire for a single page application? Let's say.
I think like
a big client dashboard.
Yeah, if I'm building something over the weekend or over the next week, I would go Livewire because it's just more easy, and I can build it faster too. So.
What about Filament? For backend, for admin.
Like if I need a back, I don't often need a backend, But if I would need a backend as an admin, Filament 100%.
I had one problem with Filament, but like 2 years ago.
Right.
Which if you have too many rows on the table, it was
It was slow.
Now it's much faster though.
Yeah, I heard that, but
A lot of people are saying that in filament 4 and 5 it's much faster.
I haven't tried it, but I heard of it.
No, I know it's faster because he came to my channel. He did like a presentation showing like the performance improvements.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you use LiveWire without Eloquent?
Without Eloquent?
Yeah,
No.
in a legacy project or something.
No.
Where you don't have Eloquent models.
I think it's impossible to use LiveWire without Eloquent though. Is it possible?
It's impossible?
I think it's impossible, yeah.
Maybe. Even if you manually map one by one.
Well, I have not tried, but if I would have to guess, I would say using LiveWire, even like outside of Laravel, it's just dangerous, yeah. But I don't know. Maybe it works. I don't know. Is that okay?
Maybe we have a lot of Laravel packages.
Right.
Let's say custom. It has a lot of Symfony packages, a lot of Laravel packages.
Some people saying that Inertia in React is indeed the best option right now.
Inertia React.
Yeah.
LiveWire I think it's a great idea.
Yeah. No, I love it. I think it's a great idea too.
I think Pest has also
a plugin, yeah.
It has testing for
browser testing.
Browser testing, yeah.
Yeah, which works with LiveWire fantastically.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah. When I have one more, I think. It's going fast though.
So
the pizzas.
Inertia is a big thing at this point?
I think so, yeah.
In the Laravel ecosystem?
Yeah, it's as big as LiveWire, so I would say it's like a 50-50 at the minute. Yeah. Shit, I'm going to go for another slice, I think. Well, more 2 slices. Maybe this one.
Thank you for your talk.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for all the content you are uploading on the...
Thank you for taking the time to say that. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You guys have good pizzas here in Greece. Yum, 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 yum. So good.
Man, I love your content.
Thank you.
I'm watching you all the time. I have a question for you.
Tell me, what's up?
You have a legacy code base that it has many tests on PHP unit.
Right.
How can we do the transition to Pest?
So you can use this thing called a drift. So I have a plugin called it call it past PHP -plugin -drift. Okay. You install it, you run it once, and that's it. You have migrated everything to everything on Pest. Yeah.
Wow. I'll try.
Yeah, try it out. You can also
9 a.m. but a bit later.
Yeah, you can also use AI. AI is very good, like migrating code over.
Okay.
PHP Unit is awesome, but yeah, if you want some of the features that Pest provides, you just have to.
Compared to how you work, you move your project forward, PHP Unit is a bit stuck at some points. I think you can achieve more with Pest.
Right.
I mean, I've seen it. Don't get me wrong. I've seen Pest in pet project, small project, Laravel new, and then try some idea. Right. Not in a big project like the code base you have at work. But I guess you can do, you can achieve more even in a big code base.
Correct. I agree. Yeah.
So I'll give it a go. If you don't mind, also to selfie.
Yeah.
Sorry now. Probably you're hungry. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a nice one.
Chat, how you guys doing? Pushback saying cashew cheese. Oh yeah, baby. Best performance React plus Inertia. I think all of them are great, by the way. Many things coming to Boost. That's awesome, dude. What are you today? I'm on Greece, dude. How you doing? W Pizza. Oh yeah, baby. W Nuno. Thank you, thank you. Pivoting to pizza vlogging career. Send me a slice. Oh yeah. Which one is your favorite so far?
This one. This one.
Oh yeah, the one on the left. Yeah, same. I'm gonna grab a little bit of Coke.
Do you have any food? Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. How you doing? What plans do you have tonight? Are we going for a beer?
So after 9 o'clock, so half an hour, we're gonna leave here. We're gonna go outside.
Nice bar?
Yeah,
Nice.
5-10 minutes walk max. Okay.
Okay.
Enough for it?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm all in for it. So that's the only reason I'm here. Do you want some Coca-Cola? Hooking my brother with some Coca-Cola shit. Okay, shit, here's the plan. We're staying here until 9 p.m. apparently, and then we're moving to a bar close by. I think that's the plan. Boost for the win. Indeed, dude. How come he's always so energized? Do development in person, talk streams, and then gym also? I don't know, dude. Ashley's saying eating pizza, lifting weights. Well, I went to the gym this morning, so feel free to smoke some Caesar. What is Caesar, dude? What is Caesar? Caesar. What is Caesar, dude? Meaning of life is PHP, dude. Oh, you mean pizza? Oh, okay, that's what you mean. Well, you said smoke some Caesar. S-I-S-A. Oh, shisha. Wait, what are you talking about? Pizza is gone, chef. Hey man, can you help me out? What is Caesar?
What is what?
Caesar.
Caesar?
Would you smoke Caesar here in Greece?
Oh, Caesar, like the. Yeah,
Oh, like shisha.
Caesar, yeah. Are you talking about that? Caesar?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we kind of smoke it sometimes. Yeah, there are places.
So that's shisha, right?
Not so many, but there are.
Yeah, there
Oh,
are
okay.
some.
Is that common here or just not common? Okay.
There are places, not very uncommon, but yeah. Why are you looking for one?
No. My brother was asking me. Yeah.
No, we are working together with Costas.
Oh, what's
the
that?
same company with Costas.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was working also with Angeliki, and now she went to another company.
Okay.
We are working in one of the biggest supermarket chains in Greece. What's it called?
How's it called?
Slavavitis.
Okay.
Maybe you have seen some.
I don't. Well,
If
I don't think I did. No.
well, the CEO is not so much so technical guy, and also not. That's not going somewhere, right?
It's being live streamed, by the way.
Huh?
It's live streamed, by the way.
Okay, that's why I'm telling you. I don't want to lose my job tomorrow.
Right. So you work all together? Nice. Okay. Okay. It's a laravel project?
She's an imposter, she's a graphic designer, but she kind of wants to learn some stuff. So
Okay. Nice.
But But yeah, we work together. We used to work together.
You do Laravel and PHP now?
We just do PHP. We used to write Laravel at the beginning. We had another project, but now we just write like plain PHP.
Plain PHP, okay.
Yeah.
Caesar gives you energy, apparently. Best Caesar on ammonia, I believe.
Κώστας, Δώρα. Δώρα ή Τζόρα. Meetup ή Δώρα.
Yeah, it's the same thing as Shisha. Same thing, yeah.
Are you guys staying in Greece or are you doing the event?
We're leaving tomorrow. Leaving tomorrow, yeah.
Did you have time to see anything or?
Well, maybe tomorrow we are going to watch some. I don't know. But yeah, tomorrow we have to work anyway, so it will be tough, yeah. Akash, how you doing, dude? Thanks for saying hi. I'm gonna go that way a little bit. You have everything with you? I can leave it for a bit. Yeah. No, I'm gonna sit a bit, I think. Thank you. Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for saying hi.
Thank you very much.
One of the most people that leave comments on your
Are you watching on my chat? Oh, that's awesome.
I watch it every video.
Oh, okay. So
Even
you,
the Rust.
so you know me very well then.
Even the video for the Rust.
Yeah. Do you know what? Do you want to know something funny? Like, my brother doesn't know anything about PHP, but he does know something, which is DD of the core. Yeah. He memorized that one, so he was like, "What is DD? What is core? What is DD on the core?" So every single one of you doing PHP?
Yeah.
Nice.
PHP, Laravel, and open the new stuff if possible.
Okay, what are you doing for the front end though?
In my case, it's separate. We have backend and front-end developers, so we only use the API, and the front-end guys do the rest.
Right. How about you all?
We use, so we have a back office and we have the production, what the customer sees. For the back office, some things are in Blade, but it's not migrating to inertia with Vue.
Okay.
And we also have a Vue SPA, which is purely API.
So you felt like the front end wasn't snappy because it was just Blade?
So it was, the architecture was before I joined the company.
Right.
So it's kind of there. And they're not willing to put the engineering resources because we're still a startup and we're trying to establish ourselves. And that's why we don't we have, but there are some things that we slowly push it. We have like state, but now I'm trying to like have it so everything is like the state is on the request.
Right.
Because we do airline tickets. So there's no point in you having a state. It's too little information to manage the state.
I was just thinking, like in my entire life, I only have seen a very successful project being migrated from a whole stack on the front end to a very good on the front end. So Laravel Forge was migrated from Angular, if I'm not mistaken, like fully Angular, to Inertia with Vue 3.
Okay.
But it's like a huge app, so a lot of screens, thinking about the deployment plan, because one day people will actually stop seeing the old stuff and seeing the new one. So it was like 8 months work, I think, to migrate the full thing. Now with AI, probably things will be a little bit faster, I guess.
4 months.
Well, I don't know, but I know that it was a lot of stuff to think about, because you have people actively watching the old screen, right, with Angular and things, and you need actually like the day D where you are going to migrate into the new thing. And
I have like Facebook, there's like constant traffic.
Right. So I remember they implemented this thing under a feature flag, so they partially migrated new customers to the new UI. And only when they were sure that things were actually working for that small subset, they did like a full migration to the new stack.
Well, I think they do like something they do like in Brazil, that they use like Brazil for new features. Like I remember what it was. I think it's like Instagram. It uses like Brazil for you.
Oh, that would be, yeah. Well, in Pendant, you can actually do that. Like, you can check where the origin IP is, and then conditionally enable a feature or not.
Also for them, because of what serves content, the CDNs.
Right.
Because if they're geo associated,
right,
that means that's how they group it.
Yeah, and that's smart, 100%. Like in feature flags, I have worked with various strategies. You can migrate only the new users, for example, which is smart.
If you have a monolithic, if you have like one server,
right,
like one server, one database, you don't have a multi-region system.
Right.
How can you is there a reason to do feature flags, or you just like send it live?
Can you go again? Do the question again?
If you have a monolith.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a monolith. It's a cloud monolith, but it's a cloud. Is there do you need feature flags, or you just basically because there's nothing to track because you have one server rendering.
Right.
How would you manage the two UIs?
So with the monolith would be even easier, right? Because monolithic is like front end, back end, all in the same repo, same deployment, right?
Yeah. For us, it's two repos, but it's two repos.
Oh.
The front end is different.
How do you deployment and guarantee So the way I would approach that is that I would always guarantee that the old deployment, the new deployment of the front end is compatible with the old one of the back end.
That's what we do.
Exactly. So that's why that's how I would tackle it.
What we do is we will have the old capabilities of the backend to get released first, so we can test it behind the scenes in the APIs.
Right.
So the developer works in a live API.
Right.
With like test data, and then once everything is ready, we just deploy the new files that show the new data or the new structure. So sometimes we do if we're doing like a payment architecture, we'll have it live, but it will still be operational with the old flow. And then one day we just push the file and
right. Yeah, a lot of people I think in order to have a project where the front end is separated from the back end, I think you have to have a very good reason in general. It
was different teams.
Yeah, but still, even with different teams, you can still be on the same repo.
No, separating is better.
What's up?
Separating is better.
Why would you say? Yeah, I don't know, man, because I have seen everything, and I think unless you have 50.
When you have one repo, it's like a very crowded.
Google is one repo.
I don't know. When I start working with Laravel, I have front and back in Laravel. I think it's very crowded.
Yeah, well.
Even when I use Livewire 4, Livewire 3 with class and it was a very, very crowded.
Right. How many people are we talking about? How many people are we talking about? 10, 50, 100?
It's between 5 to 10.
5 to 10? Yeah, I don't think it's a lot of people. I would still go to the same repo, one deployment, to just put everything in production.
We have different servers as well. So our front end is, I believe, Vercel, but our back end is just inertia.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
When I say back end, I also mean back office and back end.
Right, yeah, I see. All right. Nice to meet you all, right?
Yeah.
See you guys around.
Sorry, Chris.
Thank you. Gonna put the camera a little bit? Yeah. Just relax for a bit. Chat, how you guys doing today? Let's see who we have here today. CISA gives you energy? Oh, that's awesome. Ask the Greek people where there is CISA being sold in Ammonia Street. Okay. Can you explain Laravel future? Is the market down? I don't think the market is down, dude. What makes you think that the market is down? W Nuno, thank you. Have you tried Fable? I have not tried Fable. It's probably very similar to Cloud Opus 4.8. AsiX is saying the following. Hi Nuno, missed you, man. Thank you, dude. I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing yourself, though? By the way, chat, don't forget, go all the way down and subscribe my channel, okay? Subscribe my Twitch channel, Kick channel, YouTube channel, all the stuff. Legal Nuno is asking how you doing today. I'm doing fantastic, dude. W Pizza, oh yeah. I had a few slices. I haven't like too much slices of pizza. Vlogging career, not happening. This is more like in real life. So you guys are literally seeing how do I act in public all the time. Did you got enough food? Did you got enough food? Did you got enough food? You full? You don't know? First time in Greece? Yes. So for my first time in Greece, what can I say about Greece? The food is good. That's what I have to say about the Greece, basically. Food is good. Haven't had any time yet for a visit, though. How was my talk, chat? Does any of you watch my talk? What did you thought about it? Do Greek people look like Kratos? What is Kratos even? I'm gonna Google it. Is this a safe thing to Google? Let me see. Kratos. No, they don't look like that. No. They don't look like that at all. Haven't been in Santorini, by the way. Santorini. I haven't been there, and I won't be there. So we're leaving tomorrow. So you will be Greece in September. Yeah, the food. You will love the food, though. Great talk as usual. Thank you so much. Keep making an impact, brother. You are such an inspiration. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you taking the time to say that. You guys are awesome on Twitch today, man. Google Riza ammonia. So I'm going to Google it. Hope it's not bad stuff, okay? Riza ammonia. Riza or Sisa? Oh, it's a restaurant. Wait a second. Riza is a restaurant in Athens. Okay, let me see. What do we have here? Oh, actually super close by. There's a cocktail bar with some nice toasts. It looks very good though. Thank you for all the time and videos. Thank you for taking the time to say that. You're awesome. Great video to hear regular talks. I did already see Aries, who is the rest of your filming crew. It's my brother, dude. He's helping me out. Asinir TM is saying the following, Kratos from the God of War. Oh, interesting. George is saying the following, thank you, Nuno. Thank you for saying thank you. Asinir is saying the following, hope that we could meet in Europe someday. Yeah, dude, just eat me up. I'm traveling all the time. Remains, bro, remains. Oh, yeah, baby. Thank you. How you doing?
Thank you. That's great.
Thank you so much, dude. Thank you. You think Laravel and PHP as well?
Yeah.
Nice.
You say PHP store?
No, if you're using Laravel and PHP, which you are, yeah.
PHP,
Yeah, okay.
Use Laravel.
Awesome.
For the last 8 years. And Laravel, I think it's designed so developer will make good code, even if they are not good.
Correct.
But
Agree, 100%.
But we have managed, not me, but we have so much legacy code, and we managed to have laravel black code.
Oh,
So
okay.
we're trying to
Improve it a little bit.
improve it
That's
step
good,
by
man.
step, just like you said in the last question that Sandai asked how we
A little bit every week, huh?
A little bit every now and then when we get some time between
Yep.
new features.
And before you notice, is like top quality stuff,
Yeah.
which is awesome.
We had like test coverage like 3%.
3%? Yeah, it's not a lot.
Try to improve it. Our application is so much data driven. And it's very difficult to test because any test that I write from my local machine might not work properly in production.
I see.
Because it depends so much on the data. So it's difficult.
I feel it. Yeah, but I mean, if you continue to improve like every week a little bit the code base, I think like it's really bad when people stop caring, you know? When people stop caring, that's bad. But if you just keep improving a little bit, you know, you keep putting effort into reviewing the code, just slowly but surely will become just good. So that's good. Congratulations.
My job this last months that we started using AI a lot more.
Yeah.
My job has changed so much because before I was writing the code.
All the time,
I was
yeah?
happy with it.
Yeah.
It was my safe place.
I see.
Writing the code. Now it's changed so much, and now the most time in my day is reviewing code.
I see.
Code review, all the features that my team
I see.
needs. So it's quite difficult now.
Different, yeah?
It's quite difficult because the features come very fast.
Right.
The pull requests come very fast.
I see.
Because of AI. And I have so many pull requests. I do not want to just put an agent to review the code.
Of course.
Then
I feel you.
I'm not sure that the quality is there.
Yeah, it's important to keep putting the effort into it, huh? Because agents are becoming good also reviewing code, but I think like the human taste is always important to be there a little bit.
And I don't want to lose touch with new features that come
Yeah, yeah.
from PHP or Laravel.
Yeah.
Because if you keep writing code with AI, you don't care about the code. I have been a developer for like 15 years, so I was always excited for the new features for helping new languages and frameworks. And now with AI, I struggle a lot because I'm not using it, but I struggle that the nature of the jobs has changed. I really enjoyed writing code. Now they took the joy away.
Some people say that means feeling detached from the craft almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Because as you don't write the code anymore, you feel detached from the craft. So my advice is like, at least is what I do. It works for me. Is that I try to get attached to the code by like always making sure I review every single character. You know, I rewrite it sometimes to make sure it still feels Nuno. And that way, it still feels to me like I'm attached to it. But I feel like when you feel totally detached and you just let go almost, that's no good. So
I try to just get some time outside of work.
Right.
To work on some personal projects without AI. So I can keep in touch.
100%. Dude, nice to meet you, man.
Thank you very much.
See you around now.
See you. I'm the YouTuber.
What's up?
I YouTube.
Okay.
Because I have actually, this is my channel.
Oh, it's a channel? Let's
Yeah,
Laravel.
it's Arabic community channel.
Oh.
But my question is, since AI has been come, I stopped all of my videos actually.
Why?
Because I couldn't find any ideas.
So here's something, like when I'm streaming, when I talk about AI, people don't care that much. But if I start coding, like back in the days, people love it. So I think like some channels are going away. That's when you should double invest on actually just go back to the previous stuff because people love that.
So just back again to
Yeah, people love that. They love code. They love how things used to be explained back in the days. They feel like it's relaxing almost. You going?
Yeah.
All right, man. Nice to meet you. See you next time. How we doing, chat? Let's see what people are up to. Da-da-da-da-da. Someday I will invite you to my country, Indonesia, Nuno. Someday. Thank you, Demonosars. Appreciate, dude. Thanks for your brother for filming. Thank you. W brother, chat. All right, chat. I think that's it for us today. Within 5 minutes, we are going to follow Aries and we are going to actually do a local pub. So what I want to say before we go, I want every single one of you to go all the way down, subscribe to the channel as usual, put like on the live stream. A lot of more content like this is coming to the channel. That's kind of the goal. I love it in real life, and I honestly think this is kind of the future for content. People want to see like how real stuff is instead of watching content like fake all the time. So, you know, hope you guys like this. If you do, don't forget, go all the way down, subscribe to the channel, blah, 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 blah. What else I have to say? That's it. Let's rate someone on Twitch as usual, chat. Rate someone before we go. All right, just rate someone, one of my favorite streamers. So let's actually do that and catch you guys next time, okay? Peace out, chat. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, turn it off, yeah.